Some things need to be addressed.
Yes, they do.
Well, hello everybody. Welcome back to Best Life and Beyond. We're back at Disneyland, and it has been a while. We haven't been here in, what do they say, a hot minute?
It's been a hot minute. We've actually took some time off, but today we're here to give you a channel update, a personal update, and we actually have to talk about a few things that have, kind of come up and some things we've been thinking about.
Some things need to be addressed.
Yes, they do.
And before we get into this, take a second and subscribe to the channel. It's free. Hit that notification bell. We would love to have you. So much decor has gone up since we've been here, since Halloween. Look at this. We've got garland. We've got wreaths everywhere. All the buildings are pretty much decked. The halls are decked. The street is decked. And if you notice, the pumpkin is gone. We've got a nice bed of grass as we await the Christmas tree. This view right here will be obstructed, but right now we get a nice look at it as we kind of look down Main Street, all the garland and all the good stuff. The Christmas castle is complete. Looks amazing.
I know, I love Sleeping Beauty's Winter Castle.
So you may have noticed we haven't been here in, it's a good 5 days, I would say, maybe 6.
Yeah, just before Halloween, we looked around and we were like, you know what? We need some time off. So we went over to Malibu and kind of just did beach and chill.
We did. It was amazing. The weather was great. Even had a fire one night.
Oh, it was so nice. Actually, 2 nights we did.
Oh, we did. That's right. We had 2 fires.
It was really nice. I think just the weather changing and everything, like, really, oh man, it was so needed.
Dude, the fire truck is hauling. Is that just me? It's going really fast. All right, Katie, before we get further into this chat, I think we need coffee.
I was just about to say, I'm going to go get a Starbucks.
Oh, good. Okay.
While you begin the chat and walk around, because that looks like it's a pretty hefty line.
Yeah.
As usual. So yeah, I'll get us some iced coffees.
Venti iced coffee, please. Splash of cream.
Same thing.
And you guys will see how I start talking faster towards the end of the video because the coffee will have kicked in. That's right.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. So while Katie grabs coffee, I'm going to stroll down Main Street and talk to you guys a little bit about what's been going on. We took some time off. We decided let's take a week, and we went to Malibu and we chilled, and it was so nice because we haven't been there in so long. We pay for that place and we often don't seem to use it that much, and we thought we're going to change that. That's something we're going to change, is start to try to balance that better and go there more often as opposed to 1 or 2 days every other month. Like, that's literally how much we've been going, if that. And with that said, it's always nice to come back to Disneyland after we've been gone for like 5 days. We got so excited to come back, and it just kind of refreshes you, and it's just nice to take the time because, we pretty much work 7 days a week, 365, and, every once in a while you forget, like, hey, got to take some time. And because we've been gone so long, we haven't seen the completed Winter Castle yet. We've seen it underway, but it's complete. It's done. So we're going to make our way over there. All right, taking a look at the castle, the wintertime holiday castle. All the garland's up. The main wreath is up. All the icicles. And even that roof that we thought wasn't going to get covered, well, I thought it wasn't going to get covered. It's covered. Katie was right. I'm wrong. But it looks spectacular. Can't wait to see that first lighting on November 11th. That's going to be awesome. Anyways, back to the chat at hand and the whole reason we were making this video today. Talking about taking more time off from the channel, but not in a way that will affect the output. You're still going to get the same output, same amount of videos. We did a few less videos last month than we normally do, but I don't know, it just seemed to work, and we kind of played that one by ear. But as far as content on this channel goes, we'll probably continue at the same rate we always do. And I think that taking that time off gave us some good reflective time about thinking about the channel and what a great year it's been. I mean, it's been a really good year. We've reached over 95,000 subs, and the views couldn't be better, and it's kind of wild when you think about it. When we started doing this thing, it was for fun at first, and then it quickly turned into, hey, we kind of have something here. Let's push this a little harder and do as much as we can, and we love making the videos and being at Disneyland, so it just was kind of a no-brainer. But then to see how far we've come, we don't really stop much to look around, and we did this week in Malibu. We stopped and we looked around and went, wow, we are so grateful for so many awesome people who follow, the response we get at Disneyland from folks who visit from out of town, who watch the videos, who maybe prepared to come on their trip by watching our videos. It's really... Hello, how are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, thanks. It's extremely gratifying, and it's also very humbling to know that so many people are out there kind of supporting it and watching the channel. It's really awesome, and we get to do what we love and make videos at Disneyland. Who would have thought that that would be a thing that we could do full-time? And we're doing it, so we're really excited. We're really happy. So that part of what we do will continue to try to make informative and fun content for people who love Disneyland. As we arrive at Two Brothers Tune Makers, the Sherman Brothers tribute window/door. I think I'm going to take a seat here because it's kind of warm in the sun. I mean, it's not hot, but it's, just a little bit, nice and shady, out of the way. I don't want to be in anybody's way. Might get a little hollow sounding because I'm in a doorway, but gives me a chance to kind of think. It's hard to think and walk in a crowd. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that, to talk to a camera and walk and speak from your heart. It's a little difficult. But what I can tell you is, coming to the end of the year, you start to be reflective a little bit too, and look back and go, wow, a whole nother year's gone by, just about. I mean, we're just beginning November here, but okay, so he is going fast. Come on, that's way faster than Steve drives, I'm convinced. And by the way, a little bit later in this video, we're going to be heading to DCA to check out the tree. Their tree is up. They beat us to it yet again. Every year, DCA gets its tree up early. I think it's some sort of like bragging right for them, because we have the better tree, I think. I'm just saying. I don't know. You guys tell me in the comments, but I'm just saying. Anyways, like I said, make sure to stick with us because we're going to go check that out towards the end of this video. And guess who's back with coffee?
Me.
There she is, Katie.
It's me. I'm back with coffee.
And we're sitting on the music shop steps, Katie, if you didn't know.
Yes, we are.
Sherman Brothers.
It's a Small World is on that little book right there, the book of songs.
That's right.
It says it's a small world.
That's right.
Which is great because
it is a small world.
I'm so ready for Small World Holiday.
You are.
And if we're echoing a little bit, it's just because of the acoustics when you're in this little like hallway.
Yeah.
But I'm just so ready for Small World Holiday. I'm just so ready for the holiday season.
I gotta take a sip. Oh, that's goodness. That is goodness right there. Okay, now we can chat. So I was basically telling everyone that we had taken time off.
Yes.
And we had time to reflect and think about how great things have been going with the channel, because we don't stop normally. We just go, go, go. We work 24/7 basically.
Yeah, and when you don't like take time to sit down and go like, this is going good, I'm thankful for this, and
right.
It's kind of nice. It's not just to rest your body and to rest your mind, but also to take time to think and go like, my goodness. So I guess the big thing is we realized we wanted to make this video to not only like update you and everything, but the main point of this video beyond the update is to say thank you and just let you know how grateful we are and how much this just wouldn't be as fun. It wouldn't be possible. It would be nothing without you, and we're just thankful and grateful, so I hope you know.
And, grateful for there being so many of you. I was saying in the beginning, we started doing this for fun, and then we decided, hey, like, this is kind of working, let's do this all the time, and it became our full-time thing. And how lucky are we to get to do this, what we do, here at Disneyland. It's amazing. And so, with that said, I also brought up the fact that we did a few less videos last month.
Yeah.
And it's just how it worked out. Oh, now he's ringing his bell. The fire truck, by the way, is going really fast today. I'm a little worried.
Me too.
But he knows what he's doing. He's a professional, so hopefully... Listen, they're ringing that bell. They're like, watch out, here we come. But that's us for 2023.
Yep.
Watch out, here we come.
Yep.
Because we are so infused and we're so happy with how things have gone that we're like, okay, we kind of got our heads wrapped around it, and we're going to be just, going into 23, so excited and so invigorated to make new content and, come up with some new ideas, give you guys different perspectives on the park, and just really have the best time you can have here, because that's what we do best, I think.
Right. It's also, we want to just stay true to like who we are and what we do. We want to, Spencer was saying like we want to do new things and show you new things about the park. But I think we also want to be able to take you on like our normal journey and like give you a local perspective, So I think there's just a multitude of things we want to share. But at the end of it, we just want it to be fun and want it to be happy.
Yeah.
And, just the good feelings that we're feeling, we want them to go over to you so that you get to feel those good feelings. Maybe it's
We've
excitement.
received, and now we're giving it back.
Yeah. Hopefully that translates, and just know we're working so hard every day, to make things better for you.
But it's funny because sometimes it doesn't even feel like work because we love what we do. I still stage manage here and there, not as much as I do this, and I look forward to doing that when I do it. It's such a fun job. It's difficult, a lot of responsibility, but it's also really fun. And I always get so excited when I know that I'm finished with a stage managing gig and I get to go to Disneyland the next day. I'm still just as excited as I was when we started this. Way back, 2017, I think we started this channel. Yeah. So I will be doing probably more stage managing work coming into 23. So hopefully that continues, you know what I mean? I haven't written it off yet. It's something, like I said, I love doing it, and I love being a member of the Directors Guild of America.
You worked
it's
your whole,
honor.
You've worked almost your whole adult life.
Yeah, I've worked since I was 15 in that industry. In different capacities, but I think
it's a good thing. It keeps you sharp, it keeps you happy, and I think life is just too short to not be happy in general. And it's great you get to, help make a living, and in the way the expensive world that we're living in, that ain't a bad thing.
It's true. It's a great rate. I will say that, but overall, it's the opportunity to get to work with creative people and to make something. That's what we do when we do these shows, kind of like what we do with our show. Mm-hmm. You're making a show with people, and, it's really fun in the end. It's really gratifying. So more stage managing coming, as well as the end of the year. I'm doing some stuff. I'm not going to talk about it yet because I don't want to jinx it.
We also need to update you on, a little bit of the things that are happening in our personal life.
Yes.
So questions that get asked a lot is, do you guys live in Orange County now, or do you live in Malibu still? What's going on? So I know we've kind of addressed it before, but we do live in both places. We're mostly in Orange County, I'd say like 80% of the time. Sometimes we go to Malibu and we just don't post about it on our Instagrams and stuff, because we just it's kind of our place where we unplug. But then sometimes we do. Number 2, some good news. We've really been focusing on our health, mental health, physical health.
Yeah.
We've already...
And mental health, according to Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's an old 80s reference. Some of you might get that. Katie likes metal, but I don't think she knows that the name of that album was Mental Health. Anyways, I digress.
Anywho, we've actually already, I think, lost like 6 pounds each, which is pretty cool. Ironically, the fact that we lost the exact same amount of weight is pretty cool. That's not our goal. We're just trying to focus on being more healthy in general. But I don't want you to think that you're not going to see Christmas treats and stuff here, because that's going to happen.
Yeah, it's just going to happen in as far as how much we inhale will be moderated.
Regardless, we just don't want you to think that that's going to affect content or change it. And we're not putting too much on it. This is a long-term thing of just focusing on more of a healthy life.
Right.
All around, the whole body healthy. That's what we're trying to do. So that's just a little update there. Families are all really good, thankfully.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. There's just something that sometimes you don't know what's personally going on with us unless we kind of sit down and talk to you about it. So that's kind of another thing we wanted to just check in on and talk about, especially when we're so busy, we didn't even have time to like sit in a dress. Like, how
No.
do you even feel? Like, what's going on?
And
You know?
And I think sometimes it takes us sitting down and doing this, to actually do it and get it out, because, like I said, we're so busy all the time that we just go into this rhythm, and you can easily, months can go by and things don't get addressed. And so, you know, with that said, it's like, we don't want another year to go by and us to go, oh, wow, what happened?
Right. I'm getting my...
There he goes. Dude, he's flying around that corner.
You're going to say that every single time, aren't you?
No, I am, because it's shocking. He's having fun because he's honking the horn like to the tune and everything, but I don't know.
We should get on it just so we can go fly down
Experience it.
So we can
Put on
experience...
some wind goggles. I don't know. All right, I need to stand up for a second because my backside is... Oh, when you sit on a hard step, sometimes after a while, it's like, oh, you need to step away. Oh, the band's coming out. I hear the band. And we're right next door to the magic shop. You can see right here some of the wares. Houdini, the name is everywhere. Now, we were going to try to make some magic this year. We had some big plans, basically, for the holidays that we've been talking about for months now. We had a big trip planned for kind of middle of December through January, and it looks like that's not going to happen now. We talked about it a lot, and we discussed it, and we wanted to make it happen. Trust me, we were convinced that it was going to happen. And basically, I'll tell you what it was. We were going to go to Walt Disney World for the holiday because we're blocked out here at Disneyland, right? All passes this year, for the first time in the history of the season pass, the highest tier is also blocked out, and it's due to that lawsuit that happened. I think Disney kind of just said, well, if we have such an issue with this, you know, blackout date thing, everybody is blacked out, and therefore they probably thought we'll never get ourselves in that situation again, because we're not claiming that anymore because they were sued. Plus, it's the busiest time of year here at the park, and we thought, let's just maybe, you know, get out of Dodge and go out to Walt Disney World. We love it out there so much. But anyways, we decided not to go. We decided to stay here, which brings me to the next point of, we just booked some days. We bought some days, and that's how it's going to go. So we will be here for the Christmas season. We're pretty excited about it. We're pretty curious on how it's going to look. It's always really crowded, right? But it'll be very interesting to see what it's like, if there's any difference between having APs blocked or not. I have a feeling it won't be. It's going to be packed either way, and I think a lot of people who are Magic Keys are going to buy a few tickets, or at least one, because you don't want to miss it. I mean, you know, that's the 20th until the 2nd, I believe, of January. Anyways, that's big for us because, like I said, we were planning on going to Walt Disney World, and we're happy that it's going the way it's going. We're stoked. We're not tripping, and we're saving a lot of money if you think about it. So that's cool. Nothing wrong with saving some money.
Yeah,
but
flights are so much right now.
Yeah, but you know, good old Disneyland for the holidays. I look forward to that. You should look forward to that. We're going to make a ton of videos while we're here, and yeah, that's big news for us. And in going forward, we made kind of a big decision, and it focuses around Disneyland and how things have been going here at Disneyland. And we decided to put a lot more effort into that subject matter because really, this is where the channel started. This is the origin of it. It's where Katie and I met. It's where it all started. In honoring that, we're going to be doing a lot more Disneyland content and trying to keep it pretty pure to that. You know, we've done a lot of other things, and we'll continue to do a lot of other things, and we may, you know, make a video or two here and there, you know, Las Vegas or Lake Tahoe or things like that. But you're going to see a lot more focus just on Disneyland in general, regardless of doing random, you know, trip vlogs or something like that. Like, say if we do a trip to like Las Vegas, probably going to do just one video, even if we're there for 4 days, you know, that kind of rhythm. So that's what we've been talking about when it comes to the direction of the channel lately, where that's going. We're so pleased on how the Disneyland stuff's been going that's why we made that decision. Taking a shot of a trumpet while listening to trumpet play. Yes. Da-na-na-na. Oh, something I forgot to mention to you guys. This is big. All good things must come to an end. And what I mean by that is The Walking Dead is finishing its run on AMC, and I work on a show called The Talking Dead, which is the after show companion to The Walking Dead. We call it like therapy talk through the episode. We have cast and crew and people who are celebrities who are fans of the show. It's been a really fun journey. We've been doing it for like 11 years. I think the first season of Walking Dead, it didn't exist, so they've been on for 12. Anyways, we're doing a big finale episode to finish it off. We only have a few episodes left. It's ending, sadly, but that's kind of the way of television. Not all things last. Shows have good runs, but they always end up kind of, coming to a close, and that's what's happening with Walking Dead and The Talking Dead now. There are going to be spin-off shows, and I don't know what's going to happen as far as if we're going to do after shows for any of those spin-offs. I hope so. There's no guarantees. But even if that doesn't happen, even I have had a great run. Everybody has. So sadly, The Walking Dead and The Talking Dead is coming to an end. And I know that doesn't really relate to Disneyland, but it relates to me. And this is also kind of a personal update as well as a channel update. So that's what's going on with that. Walking Dead, Talking Dead, sadly, going away. All right, switching gears. Katie, you and I have been doing this thing for a minute now. And when I say this thing, I mean you and I as a relationship, not just the channel.
Oh, no. Yes.
And I have some news for you. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, my gosh.
No, we've been, it's when you're juggling a channel and a relationship and living together, like everything.
It's crazy.
We spend just about every waking moment and sleeping moment together.
Yeah, honestly.
If you think about it.
Unless you're working like Talking Dead or other shows.
Right.
Yeah, we're together all the time.
Yeah. The most separation is like, oh, you're in the bedroom and I'm at my desk. Or you're in the living room and I'm at my desk or whatever. Or you're going to the store and I'm editing. That's about the distance of it all.
Extent, yes.
Which, if you think about it, we're beating the odds because it's going great and everything is awesome.
Yeah, I know. Like, I don't want to jinx that at all, but things are really good, and I know I'm going through a divorce currently, so that's in the works. It's rolling. It's still rolling. It's long rolling. As you know, you just can't pick a timeline when it comes to that. If anybody else has gone through a divorce process, it happens in its own time, and
Yeah, we've heard a lot of stories from people saying, "Oh yeah, no."
And California doesn't really hurry that along, so
no,
we just gotta wait. But that's okay.
But that's okay, and it's been going.
Good.
Yeah, it's been going great, and it's something that's not easy.
Yeah.
Based on like what we said about spending all our time together, working together, those lines get blurred a lot.
They do. It's hard to know like relationship versus channel versus. So it's definitely...
That's why sometimes we do videos called date night, and people say to us, well, isn't date night the same thing as when you go normally? And it's like, well, actually it's not, because it's about a head switch for us and a headspace.
Yeah.
Because that's really the only thing we can change about it, because we still love coming to Disneyland.
Yeah, it also gives people tips, though, because there are other couples or other, even friends go on dates. I don't know, sometimes people go like, oh, I didn't have an idea to do that, and we did what you guys did on your date night.
Right.
And maybe it is just you and your coworker or friend or whatever it may be. So, I think talking about that, it is very different to us. So
yeah, and we do date nights that you guys don't see, that we don't film.
Yeah.
That don't have anything to do with Disneyland or
like
the
going
channel.
to the movies and going out to dinner.
Like that, whatever.
Spending
like time in Malibu even this week,
Yeah, that was like a long, four consecutive date nights, and that was fun.
It was great.
That was really a lot of fun. But I'm enjoying every second that we're here. I'm enjoying time with our friends. I'm enjoying time making these videos. I think everything's just going really well. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm really happy.
Yeah, I agree, 100%. And it's no easy task, but let me tell you, we are more inspired than ever to continue creating content for this channel. We're more, how do I say it? We're more motivated, inspired. So don't think for a second that we're getting soft on you. We are going to push even harder in 2023 to make the best and the most entertaining and informative content here at Disneyland that you've ever seen. That's our goal. You heard it here. That's what we're going to do. And we're going to just, keep at what we're doing. And it's always a work in progress as far as, I still learn things every day, and what would life be without getting to learn a few things and
Right,
and
that's
grow
so true.
each day and
Yeah. I think we're at like what 94 something thousand
95,
subscribers, whatever.
somewhere
But
in
like,
there.
dude, before we know it, we could have 100,000 subscribers or not.
Or
I
not.
mean, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, it's cool, but if it stayed like this forever, I'd be fine. I'm happy. Oh, the sun is going down.
It's still hitting my face, but there it
No,
is.
it's still there. It's just setting.
It's on the horizon, and like we said, we're going to follow through with our promise to go to DCA and check out the tree. We're on our way there now and continue this little chat that we're having.
I'm so excited to see it.
I know.
And then I think Pixar Charlie just got here, too.
I heard that. Pixar Charlie is on property. He's on property. Anyways, yeah, we're going to continue this little chat, this little, how we do. Anyways, we're going to leave Disneyland, and the fire truck is still jamming down
Dude, he's still going.
Main Street. That guy is driving so fast. It's not just us. I thought it was us, but it's not.
We were talking to some friends, and they were like, oh my gosh.
He's flying. As we make our way out of the gates, back into the sun over here, we're seeing a lot of Dappers, too. It's Dapper Saturday. Tomorrow is the official Dapper Day on Sunday for fall. And but you always see people on Saturday as well. We're seeing some good outfits. And it's nice that it's cool. It's like one of those, I think Dapper Day tomorrow is finally going to be a cool, weather-wise, it's going to be cool. It'll be cool because it's cool people wearing those clothes. But it'll be like cool out as far as weather. And would you look at that, Festival of Holidays sign is up at DCA. They're going ham. Everything's going up really quick this year. Is it just me?
No, it really feels like it's going way faster than usual.
Ladies and gentlemen, Pixar Charlie has arrived. We're going to go and check out the tree, Charlie. There's a tree in DCA.
Is there really?
Yeah.
And the wreath.
There's a lot of trees out here.
No, the Christmas tree, Charlie.
Oh!
Yes.
Charlie
darn.
Brown.
That's right. We just got over Halloween, so.
It's, yep, and boom, it's already happening here. So
That's
we're going to
awesome.
go check that out, see what else we can see.
That'd be cool.
And
That'd be cool, man. At least we got nice, cool, crisp weather.
I
Yeah.
know.
Kind of holiday weather.
I was just saying,
for
it's like
Southern Californians.
we're coming up on a Dapper Day tomorrow, and usually it's hot every Dapper Day, whether it's fall or spring, and
Yep.
it seems like it's going to be nice.
Yep.
So, anyways,
Exactly. Yeah,
let
let's
us
do this, man.
let us
It's
head
been
in.
fun.
Let's go. Oh, would you look at this 5 and dime decorated all the way down Buena Vista, the Hyperion Bridge. It has its garland. I can see the top of the tree from under the bridge here. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it's there. What a trip. The sun is just hitting the star that's on top. It's just the last bit of sun is getting up there. That is really cool. Oh yeah, there it is. Now I know this video is about the channel and changes and updates and all that, but we had to show the tree and check out all the decorations. We got snowmen, snowflakes, bells, red car trolleys. I love it. The Donald, it's like a pull toy. We used to call it a pull toy because you'd have a string and you'd pull it along and he would like maybe make quacking noises or something, right? Isn't that what that is? Suitcase in a Dream Mickey right there, California or bust. We've got a big gift right there. That's mine. They just don't have a label on it yet. There's the DCA Express, the delivery. And there's Walt's barn from his old backyard right there. That's now in Griffith Park. Been preserved, thank goodness. There's the front of the train, the engine. Now, that thing used to kind of puff smoke and everything, so I don't know if it's still doing that. Yeah, Charlie thinks the trees are new, which I agree. Good old Santa. Something else I forgot to mention, I kind of assumed that it was a package deal, but when we're talking about Christmas and being here at Disneyland, we're also going to be here for New Year's Eve. We've booked New Year's Eve at Disneyland, which we've done a bunch of times. But that also, that's a big deal considering everybody's blocked out. I think we have some really crucial days that we've landed. But New Year's Eve, kind of a tradition for us to be at Disneyland.
Yeah, we normally do like a dining package.
Yeah.
But they haven't released anything yet. We touched on this in our holiday guide video that we just did. But yeah, so we don't know exactly how that evening is going to look.
Well, we've even talked about maybe be at DCA for the this year for the striking of midnight.
Yeah, comment below what you would like to see. Would you want to see Disneyland again? or would you rather see DCA and mix it up a little bit? Because
Yeah.
we're game for anything. As long as we're on a Disney property, we're
Yeah.
good. And
That-
Charlie might be there.
I might be here.
Might be there. All right.
Possibly.
Yep.
I was
Depends on
even
work.
thinking of like being on an attraction when the clock struck, but Katie was like, no, and I'm like,
No, I
but
like
that'd be so
watching the
cool. Like,
countdown.
what if you were like in the loop of Incredicoaster and it was like, yeah.
Oh, I mean, that'd be pretty epic. I don't know how you could time that, though.
It would be a tough one.
Yeah,
It
I
would be
think
really
they shoot
tough.
off, not a big show, but they shoot off fireworks around the lagoon now.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think Henry and I did that one year.
Probably, you're
We
right.
got the countdown clock at the end of the
Yeah.
street over
Right,
here.
over
Yeah.
Hollywood
So
Boulevard.
They're including this park more into New Year's Eve now.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I'm kind of
Yeah.
curious. So we might do that. So yeah,
Yeah.
like Katie said, let us know in the comments what side we would celebrate on. I don't know. And we just noticed that the lights on the tree are actually on. How cool is that? Just kind of recapping what we were talking about. So it was great to take time off. It made us reflect and think about, okay, what direction are we going? Because it's almost the end of the year. What's going to happen in 2023? And kind of like we said, we're kind of reinvigorated.
Yeah.
We're inspired because
We have an Inspire key.
we have an Inspire key. That's why we're inspired.
Yep.
But, you know, in looking back at this year and what a great year it was and how far we've come since we started this channel, we kind of really got stoked and went like, this is going to be a good year in 23. So
It's crazy, but I'm glad we got to kind of like personally update you guys on what's happening, because really what the decisions we make in our personal life directly affect this channel. So
yeah, like we were saying, because it's so tied in,
yeah,
the lines get so crossed and it's so gray between our personal and our YouTube life that,
yeah.
you know.
And we're lucky and we're grateful that you actually care
Yeah.
about our personal, our personal lives. And I think home is where the vlog is for anybody who's been watching that long. I feel like a lot of you, that's where you really got to know us deep down, or
Right.
you feel like you did, and
On a more
we feel
personal
like
level.
we feel like we
Yeah.
did with you all. So I think sometimes when we have to like step back and talk and do videos like this, it's because we just, you would do that to any one of your friends. Like when you sit down for, coffee or you meet up, you'd be like, hey, what's going on in your life?
Right.
Tell me what's been going on. So this is kind of one of those things where it was like, we need to tell our friends what's going on in our lives. Like there's just been, it's been crazy. Like, we were closed, we were shut out of Disneyland for like 2 years. So like a lot has changed and it will continue to change, but without you guys standing by us, like it wouldn't be as fun as it is. Like
Yeah.
I love every single day when I wake up in the morning, we're happy. Even though we're tired, we're happy.
But we're grateful to get to do what we
Right.
get to do, and that's because of you guys.
Right.
And that was something we thought about all week in Malibu when we had this time off. We
Yeah.
were like, we are so lucky and we're so grateful for everything that we have and how this channel has grown and the community that has come because of it.
Right.
And
It's just so special.
Yeah.
You can't take it for granted ever. Like it's very easy to get, tired or exhausted or
Yeah.
overwhelmed, but you have to like stop and think like every single day is a gift, and this channel is a gift. Every one of you are a gift to us.
absolutely.
There are people that are supporting us on Patreon every single month without asking anything in return, and we're always trying to do more for you. But the fact is, a lot of you guys, you don't want anything. You just want to support us, and I hope you know that that just is so gratefully appreciated by us.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't go unnoticed. We don't stop thinking about it. And there are some of you that click on every single video.
Yeah.
You always leave a comment. You're always there, and just knowing that you're there, I'm gonna cry, but knowing that you're there, it just makes this what it is.
Yeah.
You give us the strength to keep going all the time.
It's a symbiotic thing. Like without you guys, there would be no us, and it just kind of, it's cool how it works. And so that's what this video was about. That's where we're going. That's what's happening. We're more pumped than we ever have been.
Yeah, and I hope we were able to address all of the things that, were semi-important, or things that we know you'd be wondering or what's going on. I just hope we were able to address all of those thoughts, concerns, whatever it might be. So
Yeah, that's where we're at.
yeah, if you
know?
have any more questions, feel free to leave a comment, or if you just want to tell us some of your insights or what you're noticing, or maybe some suggestions,
Sure.
let us know. Like, we want the comments to be an open, positive forum. Feel welcome here. We love having you guys here, and before we know it, there may be 100,000 subscribers.
It's right around the corner.
Best Life and Beyond family.
Not that numbers are everything like that.
They are not.
We just are happy to be able to provide this. So thank you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you again to our Patreons. Thank you for watching. Thanks to Pixar Charlie. He's always been there, and he's like a rock. I'll tell you what.
He is.
He's standing there staring at me right now. Like, you better talk nicely on me. All right, Charlie's going to help us out with this. Like, comment, subscribe, and we will
See ya.
next time on Best Life and Beyond. Bye-bye, everybody.